Alright, so we are back here at the Xpeng campus. There's a whole slew of GXs on my right, and towards Joy there is all the X9s all laid out for us. It's pretty cool seeing all their cars in a row like this. There is the G6 on the left. Yeah, the matte finish is nice, isn't it? Yeah, and then we've got the G6 on the left here, and the P7, which is a nice car. I do like that. Ooh, look at the P7 light on the back there. It's like a Knight Rider.
It is. It looks like you know, like when it's speaking to you, and it's just like the lights are kind of like telling you what it's saying.
It says hello, Joy. It's my back.
It's my back.
It said Nitamala, I think.
Like,
how are
is
you?
that like good morning, or what are you looking at?
How
or
are
something?
you? Oh, this red one's good too. I love the little lift at the back here. That is awesome. That's so cool.
Isn't that kind of music?
I expect David Hasselhoff to climb out any moment. Almost feels like we're at the racetrack. This is like the ultimate red car. Even the interior is red.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna name drop a K-pop group here, but it's very unhyphen. Red and black.
Red and black. Alright, Joy, can you open the boot for us? Oh, that's so cool. Lifts up.
Aero performance.
Yeah.
You can have like DRS.
Yeah, that's right. Extra boost. Oh, I love the hatch lift opening.
As I say, it's called overtake mode this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've changed it.
Mushroom mode. Free umbrella. Can you lift up the floor so I can see how much space there is? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yeah.
Lots and lots of space.
Yeah. Is there anything at that bit?
Yeah.
This bit.
No, isn't that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on. Wait. This must be the car cover. So it's a secret car as well, isn't it?
I think no, that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then shut that.
And then I want to see that. I want to see that come back up again.
Oh yeah, the wing.
And there's a
the wing.
Xiaopo. Ready for it? Ready?
Oh. Aero performance.
You should see the colour on the inside.
Oh, Joy's excited already. This is the GX, by the way. Oh my goodness, it's like lavender everywhere.
Yep.
This is like Joy's interior wonderland. It's like Burgundy Central.
Look,
No, not Burgundy, lavender.
You guys will know. I've said multiple times. I'm shallow in the sense that if something looks pretty, I will immediately gravitate towards pretty things.
It's not hard to make Joy happy.
This is a very pretty. Look at the smile on my face.
I love the new instrument cluster screen style, actually. Oh yeah, the cushion, the head cushion, it's all over China. I do like how minimalistic this is. That's all you need to know, which is the gear, the speed, and it's got the head-up display.
I was going to
as well.
say, judging from this, there's also head-up display. There's
digital.
A digital, which I think is probably the only option because I can't feel like a toggle.
There is a windscreen at the back though. Interesting.
Yep. And remember,
sunglass holder.
Yep. Now, how enormous is this?
My goodness.
Look at this. Huge.
Enormous.
Huge.
Huge.
Yep. Love it.
How far does your seat go back? I'm curious. Because it looks like it could be zero gravity.
Okay. I'll just make sure there's no one. I'm not going to sort of take out someone
and
behind
thigh,
me.
you can see thigh calf support. Wow. Look at the storage down here.
French doors. I love French doors. Yeah.
Oh, you're going back.
And.
Oh, it's a fridge freezer too.
It is a fridge.
That's cool, isn't it? I just realised the GX is a six-seater. Look at that, 3 rows.
Yes.
You can hop in the back there. I totally forgot there are 3 rows to this car, and there are captain's chairs, and there is a centre screen.
Don't mind
and
me.
There's a footrest I can put my entire weight on.
Oh.
It's quite versatile.
Oh.
Joy's chilling out. While she chills out, I'll have a look in the 3rd row. Right, interesting. And it's quite boxy up the back, which means you don't feel too cloistered, unlike, say, the Tesla Model YL, which has got more of a fastback. This is quite a big 3rd row, honestly.
Yep.
Interesting. And there's a glass roof with a shade.
Yeah.
Very practical.
I mean, this is obviously a much bigger car
Yes.
than. Oh, I must have said something.
Activated
that
something. And there's a screen
invoked
up
it.
there. There's
Yes.
a screen here as well. Big screen in the middle.
It's much bigger than the YL, but
Yes.
it's like a next level in terms of premium.
Yes. Let me have a look at the boot as well. I'm curious to see this. Oh, there's a helpful sticker. Ah, see, that's quite a deep boot. See that?
Yeah.
Compared to, say, the YL. I know the YL's got like a deep underfloor bit, but this is just one enormous space.
I'm assuming that, and also because it comes, there'd be more space because it comes out like this and then down, whereas the Model YL kind of just tapers off. The other thing is that this would be a much, like, I don't know the specs off the top of my head, but I think it's at least 5'1", I would say. Would you say? Probably around there. 5.1 metres in length. So that's got a good at least 20 centimetres more
Yeah, it's
than
quite a big car.
than the YL, which, you know, depending on where you need to park this overnight.
Let's have a look.
But
Yeah, it's actually
oh,
5.2
it's
metres.
longer,
It's
yes,
quite a long
yes,
car.
that is. So it's about 30 centimetres longer than the Model
Significantly
YL.
bigger. Yeah.
Yes, but you can definitely feel that extra space
Yes.
here for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the third row is a true third row.
But yeah, in terms of people mover,
Yeah.
it'd be great to have this.
This is a
in
range
Australia,
extender. I
yeah.
think there's two like flaps, so I assume one of them's for petrol. That's a huge wide opening. Look how wide that door is.
I'm just going to reopen this again because I want to show you guys
Okay.
something on the inside. Oh, that's a helpful
Yeah,
little
I saw
sticker
that, yeah.
for a display model, but I can tell you what you can fit. You can fit Xpeng boxes. You can fit a pram. You can fit a wheelchair. You can fit one of these sort of trolleys. You can fit a bike. You can fit golf clubs.
Yeah, it's handy, isn't it?
Yep.
And look, like the Tesla, there's buttons you can push to flip these down.
Oh, they're all moving.
And it's slowly going down.
The middle row moved a bit as well.
Very
Yep.
orchestral.
It anticipated this one needing to fold, so it moved the middle seat
We
forward.
definitely need more true people movers in Australia and
Yeah,
EVs anyway.
Definitely. And this is such a premium option.
Yeah, look at the cup holders and things, and the
Yeah.
controls.
And look, even the lighting. Look at that.
It's
Yeah.
a nice touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Beautiful.
good.
Really beautiful.
It's good.
Yep.
Well, fingers crossed this comes to Australia.
Yep.
Given that we're seeing the distributors
Yes, the
becoming
new chapter with
Yeah.
lots of new models
with factory HQ coming.
Yes. Yes. He's the one that started it all, obviously. I mean, it is the updated version
Yep.
of the G6. You
Yes.
can tell the difference whether it's an old G6 or a new G6. For me, the easiest way is by looking at the front.
Yes.
If there's a single light going across, it's a new G6.
Yes.
And if it's got the two lights,
Yes.
then it's an old
the older
G6.
one.
That's my quick way of telling.
Yes. Let's have a look inside real quick. I mean, we've test driven this actually last year already, so check out those videos. But the interior's definitely been upgraded. It's still a very, very good car, and obviously with the all-wheel drive coming to Australia, very much looking forward to testing that on our local roads. The pricing should be pretty sharp as well.
I like that there are door handles. I honestly now can't remember whether the old G6 had door handles, but
Let us know in the comments.
yes, you might remember more than I do, but
Yeah.
these are good.
Yeah, it's still very very plush interior. Very nice. Getting deja vu seeing the G6.
It is, and I'm sitting in what would be the driver's side if it was a right-hand drive, obviously. I do love the return of manual vents.
Yay.
Yep. I'm glad that phase in car design is kind of
Well, for some brands
on
anyway.
the out.
Some
Yes.
brands.
For some brands.
Others double down.
Oh, okay. Well, for those that like listening to their their owner feedback. Yep. Just the way, like, this is just so satisfying. Having been in obviously lots of different cars, they're not. Sometimes they look the same, but they don't quite work the same. You know, these work in a very satisfying manner. Yep.
That's for sure. A lot of thought's been put into the design of this car. And personally, I think the X9 is one of the best looking, like, big people movers that I've seen so far out of China. It's just got that nice shape. See, it's like almost like very arrow-like at the front, and a nice rear as well. Not too boxy either.
This makes a big difference, and I like how it kind of like echoes the front. Isn't it? It just gives it like sort of like a start, a middle, and an end. Yeah,
it's a really good shape, and this is the kind of car I would want to be picked up from the airport and be shuttled around.
Yeah.
It's a big car. It's a huge car.
One thing, obviously, we don't get to highlight is like XCombo, the tech. It's like you can set your own little programming of like, you know, like if this action, then do, or like if this, then this.
Yep.
So if you're kind of like nerding out with all that kind of tech stuff, this is something that this brand does really, really well.
I'm going to hop into the driver's side. So the humidity is getting to my brain. It's quite warm at the moment in Guangzhou. Into the second row, because the captain's chairs are like awesome. They look so comfy.
Did you just hear me going into sport mode?
I heard something.
Yep. Let's see what modes. Comfort mode. Bah, we don't want that. There we go. And it looks like it's there's a little thing there that says AI. So it looks like it's software driven. It
is a very plush interior. This makes me happy. And the third row is 3 seats, so this is a 7-seater.
Is this okay? No,
very comfy.
But not press that button. Maybe that was like to start autonomous driving or something. So if maybe the passengers want to, like, maybe passengers are sleeping, right? And only the driver needs to stay awake. So look, you can open your light and not annoy everyone else in the back.
That's quite clever design. And sunglass holder again, actually. For the driver.
Ta-da!